welcome back to the channel, guys. So I did go ahead and pull up the cards already. I was trying to record this reading a few times, but I kept messing up on the intro. But anyways, we're just going to go ahead and continue where I left off, which was this first card. So we did get this was actually in reverse. So we did get the Eight of Wands in reverse here. So yeah, just remember, you guys, this is a general message. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what messages Spirit has for us today. Okay, so we did get the Eight of Wands in reverse. So this card is about coming to a halt, so slowing down, a period of waiting. So when this card is upright, it is about movement, quick decisions, and actions. And it is in reverse, so that does signify that it is quite the opposite of that. It is about slowing down, okay? So let's go ahead and see what this has to do with. So we did get the Three of Swords crossing the foundation of the reading here. So I am seeing that. So the Three of Swords is about heartbreak. It is about grief, suffering, so depression, that kind of thing. Literally a heartbreak. But I am seeing that you are coming out of this. So that's what I'm getting with these two cards here in the middle, with slowing down. And slowing down, let me see. I'm seeing it as a healing energy. So with this slowing down in this heartbreak, I'm seeing that you're like actually processing your emotions now. So that's what I'm getting, that you're actually slowing down now and you're feeling your emotions now, which in the past you might have had trouble doing that. Like you could have resorted to distractions or substances, that kind of thing, in order to avoid your emotions here, or like this heartbreak that you might have been going through. And yeah, so I'm seeing that you're feeling more comfortable facing those uncomfortable emotions now, and that is leading you to like that's actually a result of healing you've been doing for a while now. That's what I'm getting, but it's a lot more comfortable for you now to process those. I mean, it's not comfortable, but it's a lot easier for you now to slow down and just sit with yourself and ask yourself, have a talk with yourself and figure out what is bothering you, and just processing all that and letting go. So I'm seeing that here. Now, as for what they want you to focus on, so we did get the Six of Pentacles here. So the Six of Pentacles is about generosity, sharing, being charitable. So I'm getting that. So you might, your heart, what I'm getting here is that your heart is opening up, um, because of all this work you've been doing, and that is allowing you to give to others, be of service to others. So, and I'm getting here that the universe is also backing you up with this. So they are giving you the resources to be able to give to others, because you're in the position to give. So they're going to give you things to give. So in the recent past, we have the Star in reverse. So as you can see, I did have to cover this up, just due to like the algorithm and all that. But yeah, so this is about feeling like discouraged. So you could have been made to feel like, I'm getting from like family and like so-called friends and just people around you. You could have been left completely discouraged and insecure and just lacking in faith in yourself here. Okay, so this is the recent past, But your strength here is, we got this in the strength position, the Nine of Cups in reverse. So the Nine of Cups in reverse is having a dissatisfaction, a lack of joy, or being just being ungrateful here. So that's kind of weird that we did get it in the strength position. I think I should have to. I think I am just gonna pull up a few cards here to clarify, maybe one card or two, just to clarify what that's about. So please go ahead and clarify this, card spirit. What does this Nine of Cups in reverse signify in the strength position for this reading? Please give us clear and concise messages. Okay, so we did get the Page of Swords upright, as well as the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that, okay, it's a lot. So I am getting a few things coming through here. So the Page of Swords, let's start with that card. So that card is about exploration. It's kind of like the Fool, freedom. So I am getting here. It's a little dark, but I guess so. Yeah. So this was so I get it now. Okay. So you're using this acting like you don't care here. That's been your strength, and I see now. So you don't care about. So you let go of care. You've let go of caring about what others have to say. And this Page of Pentacles, a Page of Swords, and this High Priestess, I'm getting that you kind of have to play the fool here. So this is about hiding the fact that you're intuitive. So you've had to kind of like cover that side of you and just be adventurous and just go out and take risks, in order, and not care about what other people have to say, in order for you to move forward with your life, okay, and not let all that stuff weigh you down, like all those negative things people might be saying to you, just anything that they throw at you to discourage you from moving forward. In the near future, we have death. So this is about ending. So yes, you put a death to, that's what I'm getting here. You've put a death to caring about what in the past, whoever made you feel insecure here with the Star in reverse. You're putting a death to caring about that. You're just moving on with your life. So this death is about a new cycle here. So you're putting a death to the old cycle, and this is about a new beginning and coming out transformed. This card is about transformation. So in the near future, this is you transformed because you were able to not care with this card, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Like you did it and you hid who you were and you just went out. You got up anyways and you did what you had to do. And yeah, it's worked out for you. So because of you're putting an end to all these negative voices and all these negative influences that don't want you to succeed in life, you come out transformed here. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going here. We do have for you, your position, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So the Six of Swords is about, in reverse, is about having unresolved issues, emotional baggage, and resisting transition. So this is actually you here. You are struggling here a bit. This is what I'm getting. You're about to move forward. You're like almost there at the finish line. You're about to leave. This is you leaving here. This is about leaving from harsh waters to calmer waters. So this is you. But since it is in the reverse, I'm getting that this is you um, getting going to your new beginning where all these negative all these people from the past, like you're pretty much they're forgotten about, and this is you, but you are struggling. So this is what I'm getting. You're struggling, and excuse me, I'm still a little sick, but yeah, these swords, they represent thoughts. So the swords in the tarot represent thoughts. So this is you struggling to just like let go of those last remnants, those last thoughts, energy, whatever you want to call it, that people have instilled in you or thrown at you. Like they threw daggers at you, and you're still processing this. You're still kind of having trouble letting go, and I can feel that you really want to let go, and I feel resistance here. Like you're just having a bit of trouble doing that. But let's keep going here. Yeah, so here in your environment, we have the Nine of Swords. So this is your environment. So you feel like, so what I'm getting here is that you were left in this is the card of depression and just like despair and sorrow, and just even like just letting go. This is like the dark night of the soul. So it's about like all these thoughts are plaguing this person here. So all these thoughts won't leave them alone. So that's your environment. That's how you feel about where you're at right now. And it's because your new reality hasn't shifted yet, because like you're still having trouble letting go. But what I say to that is just be patient. Okay, they will leave. These negative thoughts will eventually leave. Okay, but you just have to keep pushing a little further. Okay, just like any, like in the past, if you've struggled with something that you've overcame, like eventually, like let's say a breakup from like middle school or something, like yeah, it hurt at first, but then you got over it eventually, even if you thought you never would. So it's kind of like that. You just have to like keep going. Okay, I know it's hard sometimes, and we all go through those moments where it's really hard, but that's just like part of the process. It's part of the clearing. So shedding tears and crying, like that's release. So you're currently releasing all this right now. So I guess that's like a positive thing. Like that's the way I see it now. Like whenever I have to cry about something, like I just see it as like, well, at least I'm releasing it, because I know that once I let it out, it's not gonna bother me. Like usually what happens is like my mood just shifts right after a good cry, and like I'm not even thinking about the issue as much, or sometimes it just goes away completely. It just really depends on the thing. Usually there's a lot of things because this is life. It's full of like, different people and different situations that can leave us wounded. But yeah, let's keep going here. As for your hopes and your fears position, so we did get it in the fears position. We did get the Five of Cups in reverse. So the Five of Cups in reverse is about accepting. Actually, this is not in the fears position. This is in the hopes position. Because when it is upright, it is bad. It's about like having regret, loss, um, having trouble moving, like grief, disappointment, like even mourning a loss. Yeah. And when it is in the reverse, it's about moving on from this loss, finding peace, acceptance. So this is your hopes here. Okay, so you are hoping for that, to be able to finally just move on from whatever has been plaguing your mind and your energy for so long. I thinking it has to do with this, like just people coming at you and making you feel like less than, like not a star. Okay, like the opposite of what you are. But yeah, the outcome here is the Two of Swords in reverse. So this is about um, indecision, like having trouble making a decision. It's like a stalemate. Okay, so yeah, what I'm getting here is that spirit is just asking you to not do anything. That's what I'm getting here. Like, don't do anything. Just process these emotions, let them leave, and then you'll know what to do. Once this passes, it's like clouds in the sky. Like, they pass, like thoughts pass by. That's what spirit is asking you to do. Don't do anything. Just feel your feelings, process what you have to process. There's usually a lesson in our pain. There's like a lesson under everything. Once you hit like the end of something painful, like there's usually a lesson behind it. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull up a few cards from the Prism Oracle deck. I'm sorry, the Moonology Oracle deck. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pull out two cards and see what messages come through. So we got the falling moon. The excuse me, the falling moon. Release. So this is about falling. So the falling moon. What I'm getting from this, just from looking at it, is that you have to just fall and let God catch you. You have to show God that you, or spirit, that you trust them, and that's how they work miracles in your lives. When you show them that you trust, like think back when you did something in your life. This could have been like when you were a teenager, or yeah, I'll just say that, or in like college or something, and you made a decision like really quick, and it was a big decision, a big impactful decision, and you didn't have a plan, and you just left abruptly, and right away, like you were, like God, you didn't know where you were gonna go, and right away God made the path for you as you walked towards the unknown. God was already making the pathway for you as you walked, and it led you to something incredible. Probably, I mean, I know I've had this experience in my life a few times. But yeah, so this is what this is kind of about. It says release blocks, okay? So something about your situation is blocked. There could be some repressed emotions swirling around your current situation that need to be released. Anger, in particular, could be blocking you now. This is a problem because emotions are like the water. As you ride along the river of life, block your emotions, and it's as though the river has dried up. So you can no longer cruise or drift or even lurch forward. We'd like a straight answer to our questions, but sometimes the answer is inside you, and you need to release all the rubbish that is blocking that answer from surfacing. This card reminds you to practice self care and to process your emotions. It's a myth that being strong and silent is healthy. It's healthier to allow yourself to express your emotions. And that may be exactly what you need to do now as a response to your current situation. If you believe that insecurity on your part is currently holding you back from success, this card is a reminder that only you can work on yourself. Okay, and then we got called. Moon called. Meant to be. Some things are just meant to be, and it seems as though that might apply to whatever you're asking here. That doesn't mean you can just sit around doing very little or nothing and expect everything to fall into your lap. We're all constantly creating our lives, so you need to do whatever is necessary to steer this situation in the direction in which you want to go. But move forward in the knowledge that you're on the right track, or this card wouldn't have come up. This situation has meant to be written all over it. Trust that and go with it. What's happening is good and right for you and your soul's development at this point. So keep moving forward towards whatever you want. Tuning into the lunar cycle can only help. So go for it during the waxing cycle and release your grip and attachment during the waning cycle. Okay, and those are all the messages I have for you today, collective. I hope this message did reach somebody out there that it was meant for and help someone as well. And please go ahead and like this video if you did enjoy the way I read these cards. And do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next reading.